All right. This is kind of a this is kind of a kind of a little serious topic. I mean, every topic I've talked about so far is kind of serious as well, but this is something that really did happen to me a while back. And while I'm not proud of what I was then, I'm I'm definitely in a better place right now. So I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I'm just gonna talk about what happened. So yeah, this did not happen recently. This was not like a year or two ago because I've just never been able to ever think that I could ever be in such a situation again. But this actually happened like what? Close to 10 years ago. It's about 10 years ago now. It's definitely 10 years ago now. More than 10 years. I was 10 when that happened. Or when that yeah. So I was 10. I was a little kid, obviously, and in my younger era before I turned like 11 and stuff, I was, I don't know how I'd say it. I was described as a very naughty kid, a very annoying kid. I was not the definition of kindness or the definition of, you know, being a good person. Obviously no kid really has that title to themselves, but like yeah, I was just not there. As a child, I was just running up and down, causing mayhem, just being very stubborn and stuff. And my parents did not like that. Obviously, no parent would like that. But like, I was just everywhere. I was everywhere. I was just a different person 10 years ago. And it's crazy to think about that. So yeah, on this particular day, and I think it was in the summer, or right before school, um, I don't know what went wrong. I'll be honest with you. I can't remember too much of what happened. It was a very long time ago. I don't even know if it was me or somebody who I just remembered the story and it was so personal to me that I felt it was me. But like I kind of remember. I kind of remember as a 10-year-old, I was going to do something. Okay, so let me say it like this. I had a fight with my parents, obviously. As a stubborn kid I was, I had a fight with them, and I don't know what it was. I've had several. I've had a few fights like that before, and just a few more after that. But like that time, I don't know what went wrong, but I had a fight just like that, and with my parents, and obviously they punished me. I got into trouble, tons of trouble, and I think I was already suffering from something. I'm not gonna say I was depressed or I had a mental problem when I was younger, but I would just say I was just sad. I knew that I was sad. I wasn't just feeling it. It wasn't just like a kid childish stuff. I felt within me that I was deeply angry and like there was just no hope. No hope. And so I kind of remember that day, it was like in the afternoon. I like went into the kitchen and I just looked at the cutleries and I like saw one of the knives. I saw the knife. I don't know if I took it up. I think I took it up. I think I took it up. Either I picked it up or I just stared at it. I feel I stared at it. I don't know. I kind of stared at it. I stared at it for a very long time and there were tears in my eyes. I was annoyed. Before that time, I had tried to run away from home. I'm not joking. I tried to run away from home. It was crazy. I was in a serious trouble, whatever I was in, and like I was just so mad because nobody was coming to my support. My siblings were not making it easier for me, and so I just picked up. I literally got a few. I've watched a lot of Tom and Jerry at that time, and so I felt I needed to do what they were doing. So I literally got a stick and like put it like got like some bag clothes and stuff and put them in the bag in the like a whatever it's called, and I like swung it on the stick and I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave. I was ready to run away. I was ready to run away. As I got to the door, something stopped me. I was like, no, I can't do this. Bro, you can't. I told myself, Toby, you can't do this. Where are you going to sleep? I've dreamt about sleeping outside of my house several times before that. And that's kind of what fueled my decision to run. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I just went back in. So fast forward to like this evening, this afternoon, I stared at that thing. I stared at it. I don't know whether I stared or I took it up, but I know I did something. And something in my mind told me, Toby, you can't do that. You can't do that. You might be a stubborn kid. You might be very annoying. You might be disrespectful and hurt people all the time. But you are not that person. Don't do that. I felt like I was hearing myself talking to myself, telling myself, you can't do that. And as bitter as it probably sounds, it was probably worse than that, to be honest. I just didn't. I could not do it. I mean, I'm here. I didn't do it. I did not do it. I put it back. I left the kitchen. I just did not go back there. And I don't know how. Okay, no, that's a different thing. My mom found out that I tried to run away, and then she was just really mad about it and stuff. But yeah, we forgot about it. No one knows that I tried to do this. Nobody knows. No one knows. And it was bad. It was bad at that time, but I got over my senses. I picked myself back together because I felt like I was missing a ton of stuff. I felt like I was not being loved, and that's not true. I was being loved, but I didn't know that. I did not know that I was being loved. I felt like people just hated me. Everybody, my friends, my family, I felt everybody hated me, and that's why I thought, I should do something about it. I will not forget, a few years after that, someone else that I know almost did the same thing. And I was in their house when that happened. They pretty much just picked the knife. And me and a couple of my friends, we had to tell them, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not going to happen. Because there's no reason for that. There is. Where I live, if you ended it like that, if you ended yourself like that, you wouldn't be cared for. You probably would never be cared for. You would have a bad reputation for the rest of your life. Even before you tried that, whatever problem you were having, you would be stigmatized, or you would just be labeled. Something would just will be said about you that you would not like. That would just probably worsen your situation. Because let's be honest, not everybody cares like that. Not everybody cares. I'm glad that my family cares enough to, show love to everyone, that we never have to think that we're useless. And I'm glad that somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew that was true. I knew that was true, and that's why I felt I can't do that. I also felt there was some need of me to do something in the future. And well, I guess there was. If I did that, if I actually went ahead and did that, I definitely would not be here talking to you. I definitely would not be here telling you my story. I would not be like someone out there that someone likes, because I don't even know it, but there are people out there who like me. And it's not a boast. I'm just like saying, that was really necessary to hear, to be honest with. Yeah, you don't have, if you're going through a tough time, you don't have to end it. In fact, you shouldn't. You don't need to. You need to find a way to solve that problem, because to every problem there is always a solution. The solution is just very difficult to find. You just need to find it. No matter how difficult that problem is, look for it. Look for it. You will never have a problem again once you find out what the issue is. You will never need to have those voices in your head making you do stuff that will ultimately put you and your life in a mental prison for the rest of your life. You would never need to do that. Trust me, you would never need to do that. All you need to do is stay positive. Don't let depression get to you. And if it is, try to find a way to make things right, because you can do it. You're amazing, you're beautiful, you're outstanding. I know that whoever you are there, you are doing more than probably most people where you are doing. You just need to keep trying. It's not the end. It's not the end. There's still a future for everybody. Whatever you do, you are setting an example for others to follow. So go ahead. Get up on your feet and go make a change. Go make an impact. You can do it. Trust me, I know you can. Just don't end it. If there's anything you could take from my experience, you can get out of that situation. It's possible. I'm in a better place now, definitely. You can get out of that situation. You just need to find a solution to the problem. That's it from me. I just need to encourage you guys and stay blessed. You go have a fun time, and yeah, I'll see you later.